So if this is your first time on the channel, you might not know that we are Akil Baddoo fanboys over here, and a year ago in 2020, Akil Baddoo was selected by the Tigers in the Rule 5 draft, and I had no idea, but 67 years ago today, the Dodgers actually lost one of their top prospects, a kid named Roberto Clemente. I'm not sure if that rings a bell, but he was taken by the Pittsburgh Pirates, and the rest is history. I had no idea that he was a Rule 5 draft pick. But anyways, what's going on, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We have a lot to get into today. Scooter Gennett, a former star, at least in my opinion, he is going off on Carlos Correa. We have a few players that are going to new teams, so just a lot to talk about today. So sit tight, buckle in. It's going to be a wild ride. So a real quick update, we have some breaking news surrounding the Yankees and Tyler Wade. So a few days ago, we reported that Tyler Wade was no longer going to be on the team because he was designated for assignment. Well, an update real quick, the Angels are actually trading for Tyler Wade. They're giving the Yankees cash and a player to be named later. I'm hearing they might be giving away a guy, Mikey Trout, Michael something. Obviously, that is a joke. Could you imagine if they actually traded Tyler Wade for Mike Trout? But this news comes 2 weeks after the Angels actually claimed Andrew Velazquez off of waivers. So they're pretty much going for the Yankees 2021 approach at shortstop of having Tyler Wade and Andrew the Squid Velazquez. If you're an Angels fan, are you happy about this? Are you still worried that there's not going to be enough offensive output from the shortstop players that you guys have right now? And if you're a Yankees fan, what do you make of your current roster? Well, I wanted to bring that up real quick, and also just because I saw it on my Twitter, this year is actually the last chance for guys like Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Curt Schilling, and Sammy Sosa to get voted in the Hall of Fame. But it's also the first year that David Ortiz and Arod are going to be eligible to garner votes to be inducted into Cooperstown. So for me, David Ortiz should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Does that mean that Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens are also going to get in? Because last year they got 62% of the vote. If you don't remember, you need 75% of the votes to get into the Hall of Fame. So to me, I think that Big Papi's gonna get in. I think that this is the year that Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens all get in as well. I'm not sure if A-Rod is gonna get in because he was caught twice, so that's gonna be something that we have to keep a lookout. But yeah, it's the last year for Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Curt Schilling, and Sammy Sosa. But again, the same year that David Ortiz and A-Rod are eligible as well. Real quick update on the 27-year-old superstar Japanese outfielder Seiya Suzuki. His rights will be posted today at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so that means that the bidding will start. The Rangers and the Mets are reported as the two favorites right now, along with the Mariners. He's 27 years old with stupid pop, and he plays Gold Glove defense and has an amazing eye. I think since 2017, he has more walks than strikeouts, and you can say that the competition is going to be better in America, so that's actually probably not going to happen where he's going to take more walks, because that's basically saying he's going to be the next Juan Soto. But again, the Mets and the Rangers are both reported at $11 million a year for about 5 years. I mean, that's pretty solid in terms of a risk. I would definitely do that. Two players that I want to talk about in succession. We have Sandy Alcantara and Wander Franco, because both of them are reportedly nearing an extension with their current team. Sandy is going for a 5-year extension worth $55 million, so pretty much the exact same deal that Seiya Suzuki is reportedly trying to get from American teams. In his last 250-ish innings, Sandy Alcantara has a combined 3.16 ERA and a sub 3.5 FIP. Both of those are really good numbers. He throws 101, and he has nasty off-speed pitches, one of the best changeups in the game. And Kim Ng, the new GM of the Marlins, she is proving to be a monster GM. In 2021, she picked up Brian De La Cruz, who has been a maniac. I think he hit 320 or something like that, 330 in his first 30 or 40 games as a rookie, and he did this a couple days ago.
Esta entrada. El partido ahora 4 carreras por una cuando entra el dirigente.
So the fact that Kim Ng was able to turn Yimi Garcia into Brian De La Cruz, and they might be nearing a deal for a 26-year-old ace in Sandy Alcantara for $11 million a year for the next 5 seasons, that is a big-time W, and I just want to give a round of applause to Kim. She is absolutely killing it right now. Now, the second player that is reportedly close to an extension, and this one is a big-time extension, Wander Franco, the superstar phenom for the Tampa Bay Rays. I think he's 20 years old. In his first 70 games, he put up a 347 on base percentage and a 127 WRC plus with unreal defense. Right now, the deal is looking at about 10 years, $200+ million. That would be a steal considering he would be with the team until he's 30 years old. And the Rays, they don't really do this all that often, but for a guy like Wander Franco, you have to keep him around. He is a once-in-a-lifetime player. So before we talk about Scooter Gennett going off on Carlos Correa, I want to talk about two other players that are going to new teams in 2022. Pedro Severino, he is leaving Baltimore to replace Manny Pena of the Brewers on a one-year, $1.9 million deal. He had a -9 DRS and a negative arm rating in 2021, so he is clearly not better than Manny Pena. I don't know why that happened, and Brewers fans are really mad over on Twitter, but I guess that's what the Brewers are doing going forward. And this allows a runway for Adley Rutschman. I hope that he makes the opening day roster, but they might manipulate him. Maybe they keep him down for a month just to make sure that he's not accruing service time, so they get one extra year of contract. And I just want Adley Rutschman in the big leagues. He is so ready. He was ready last year. And then also, Jose Quintana has found a new home after being released by the Angels and the Giants last year. He is going to the Pirates on a one-year, $2 million deal. And unlike Sandy Alcantara, Jose has been pretty not good since 2018. He has a combined 4.67 ERA and a 4.17 FIP, but Pittsburgh, they're not really playing for much, so they just need guys that are going to eat innings, and Jose Quintana, he can definitely fill that role. This is basically his tryout year. If he can be even a 3.8 ERA guy with a sub-4 FIP, I think that he's going to get anywhere from $5 to $10 million in 2023. If not, he's going to get traded at the deadline if the Pirates can fix his mechanics and actually make him usable again. Now, last but not least, let's talk about Scooter Gennett, and if you guys don't remember, he used to be pretty good from 2017 to 2018. He actually had a 4-homer game. Apparently, he just decided to revolt against Major League Baseball. He thinks that they're unjust, so that's why he retired, even though he was fairly solid not too long ago. And now he takes aim at Carlos Correa. He tweeted out that Correa is a cheater, and he cannot believe that Major League Baseball is supporting him and allowing teams to essentially bid on him for $300 million. Now, yes, other teams cheated. That is pretty much widely reported. Joey Votto admitted that. Chris Bassett of the A's, an interdivision rival of the Astros, said that, yo, the Astros are not the only team that cheated in 2017, and it's time to get over it. We might make a full dedicated video on that maybe tomorrow, so leave a like on this video if you want to see that. But the Astros, they have made 2 World Series. I know they lost both of them, but I think that we can all agree that the Astros never had to cheat to begin with. Yes, they were caught. They were made an example out of the other cheaters, and I mean, I don't know if other teams are still cheating, but Scooter Gennett kind of just talking out of his bum right now. And Martin Maldonado, Carlos Correa's former teammate, he had Correa's back and pretty much told Scooter to save it. So let me know in the comment section down below. Are you on the side of Scooter Gennett, or are you over what happened in 2017? Maybe it's not time to forgive them, but you can respect, if you want to call it that, the skills of Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, and the other players on the Astros. Now, of course, they're going to be known as the team that only won while cheating because they lost the other 2 World Series in which they weren't cheating, so I guess that's fair as well. But anyways, that does it for today's MLB recap. Thank you all so much for watching. On Twitter, I saw this random clip of Vladimir Guerrero Sr. making an insane throw, so if you've never seen this before, it's worth the watch.
0-2. Dip to right field. Fair ball. Base hit. Alfonso scores. Here comes Hundley. He's being waved home by Cookie Rojas. The throw to the plate
what
is
a throw.
In time. The only question, did Fletcher hang on? Hundley probably never touched home plate.